Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we've got a beer from Toppling Goliath out of Decorah, Iowa. Before we get into it, just wanted to encourage you to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. So, yeah, we got Citroid, Toppling Goliath. This is an all Citra beer from what I can tell. Doubling DIPA, 7.8%. And guess what? Your boy bought an old beer while he was in Atlanta. I didn't even realize it. I saw it on the shelf next to some fresher Toppling Goliath, which I did pick up, so stay tuned for those. But this one's actually canned on April 29th of this year, at least. Today is September 12th, and it says this has a Best By date of August 27th, so I don't know, we're like little over 2 weeks past their Best By date. It seems as though they were giving it a little less than 4 months. So let's just see what it's got in store. I don't know what my expectations should be. I know Toppling Goliath does some really great hoppy beers, probably really great sours as well. This is not a good sign. We got a lot of, I don't know, maybe, hopefully it's not oxidized, but anyway, let's get it poured here. Love me some Citra hops. This tends to happen sometimes when you, with older beers for whatever reason. I actually me and one of my best friends just brewed a all Citra hazy IPA just a couple weeks ago. So excited about this one. I like Citra a lot. Looks like a hazy IPA. It's got a good bit of sediment kind of left in suspension there, but it's got a nice golden color to it. About 3 fingers worth of small, medium, and some large bubbles in there. Very rocky, very soap sudsy up top. So, I mean, it looks like a hazy. It definitely just has some more sediment going on. I don't know if it's just, if it's settled out over time or if that's just what this beer, sometimes you see that, but anyway, looks like we might get some lacing too. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. Yeah, I mean, it still has an aroma. Getting some citrus. Imagine that. I don't know, just like some juicy orange. There's like a bit of like a honeydew melon type of thing. Maybe some sweet passion fruit. Yeah, just a light bready or maybe even crackery type of malt. I don't know, man. I mean, the hops, I'm sure it probably goes without saying, but this beer was probably a lot more explosive, I don't know, 3 months ago. But it does actually smell quite nice, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, it's got a nice hoppy, juicy aroma to it. Let's go ahead and dive in. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Cheers. Still tasty. Still tasty. Right off the rip, I kind of noticed it does seem to be, I don't want to call it malty, because it's not quite at that level, but it does have a malt presence to it. I've had many beers, especially IPAs, that can be fresh and still have the malt presence that this one has. It's hard to say whether this one is meant to be that way or if it's due to the age on the beer. I'm going to guess, based off of the other beers that I've had from Toppling Goliath, I know that their hazy IPAs are not usually on the malty end, or just don't really have as much of a malt presence as this one does. But aside from that, it's still tasty though. I mean, it truly is. It's got a lot of hop character still there. Nice mouthfeel to it. Nice medium plus on the mouthfeel. It's soft. It's got a nice pillowy type of texture to it. I mean, the hops still shine pretty good. I mean, it's got some nice candied orange. It's got some sweet passion fruit, some honeydew melon, and then a little bit of that like bready malt backbone. And I call it, I'm saying more of a backbone than just a malty presence. Like it's got a significant malt character to it, but I don't think it's overpowering what the hops are doing. So, this is 7.8%, super easy to drink. There's no alcohol coming through. I don't really have any complaints with it. I would love to try this one fresh and just to see, if it is that much more expressive. Also, this says unfiltered beer sediment is normal, so that sediment there is probably just a normal part of their process. But I think it's a good beer. I mean, it's almost 5 months old, but who's counting? It's still tasty. As far as our rating goes on this one, I'm gonna still give this a solid 4.2. I think it's still good. I mean, based off of what I'm drinking right now, I would still recommend it. I would still buy it and drink it again. So I can't give much more of a recommendation than saying I would spend my money on it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, if you've had this one, this is Citroid from Toppling Goliath. Let me know. We'd love to hear from you as well and see what your thoughts were. If you, do all the good stuff, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.